The 4x8 Fireworks Supermarket signs and the 70% signs go outside. I'm going to show you how to put one up. You want to measure it out before you drive your second stake in and leave a little bit of a gap to where you can pull it tight. This is a single-sided banner. So we have two single-sided ones. Some of them are double-sided. If they're single-sided, you basically turn one way, one the other way, and you want it off the ground as well. You don't want it touching the ground. You also want to make sure that these things are level, because you know, if it's sagging or if it's not level, it just does not look very good at all. Pretty much just stretch it down as far as you can. Now, as you can see with this one, there's no slack in it, but if there were slack in it, this is the way you would pull the slack out of it. Put one on one side, one on the other. Okay, it's not a bad idea to put guide wires down for the sign, even if you can get it this straight right off the bat. Most people have banners. Some of you will have actual plywood signs with the actual sheet of a banner over it that's stapled to it. So anyways, the best way to do this, just tie it in that way, bring it up here on top, and just pull it as tight as you can. You know, wrap it around and then tie it off, and do the same to the other side. If for some reason your banner has slack in the middle of it, another good way is you could put a rope here and then pull it down in the middle like that. You're also going to get a 70%, up to 70% off banner or sign that will go out here next to the road as well. And you don't need to put it right here next to it, but it needs to go, say, I don't know, 30 feet either direction where cars can see it and it's as visible as possible. As you can see here, the power lines, electrical wires is a right-of-way here. Depending on the sign ordinance for that city, some cities allow you to put it in the right-of-way, most do not. So we are just outside the right-of-way here. You always want to look at your sign ordinance. Your location is on asphalt and you don't have grass where you can put in a sign outside like the Fireworks Supermarket, or up to 70%. Those are the only two things that would be used for this. You'll be giving 4 8-foot 2x4s and 4 4-foot 2x4s. Now what you would do is lay one flat, put one 8-foot right here in the center. What you'll do is just screw one in there, actually two in there, you know, two in the bottom, and then two like that, and you basically got a stand with braces on it. And then you would do the exact same one, whether or not it's 6 feet long for a 70% sign or 8 feet for the Fireworks Supermarket sign. You would do that brace the exact same way, string it up between the two. These braces right here are specifically for plywood signs, the ones that we give you, the Fireworks Supermarket plywood signs that we give you. These are not for banners. All right, these are just a few of our corrugated signs right here. You know, something like this would be good for the credit debit cards accepted. You know, if this was a cash register right here, some people might tape it right there and just hang it off, just so, because a lot of people don't know that, you know, we accept credit cards. Other ones, live on DVD, see it on DVD, on video before you buy. Those are ones you can put out in the yard. They have stands for them. You know, this right here is a specific location that actually advertises this location in Thompson Station. Those are great to put out in the surrounding areas. The main thing that I can tell you about these corrugated signs is they are not cheap, and we please ask that, you know, whether or not you put out 4 or you put out 40 of them, you know, we ask that you go pick all of them up. You know, we really emphasize that because we like to have these back. We understand that sometimes they get taken up for various reasons, but just please try and grab them and bring them back to the office when you come to settle. There's just a lot of different signages that we have, and it's extremely important to put out all the signs that you can possibly put out, because, you know, a lot of people don't want to take the extra time to go put it out, but it really will increase your sales that much. I mean, it will drastically increase amount of traffic you have coming in your tent. But these things, you know, whether or not they're on premises or off premises sign, basically all you do is you know, put the wire stake in it like that, push it down into the ground, and it sticks in straight like that. We also have the ones that say, you know, live on DVD, stuff like that. You can take these. Some people will take these and put them right when you enter the tent. You can tape them to the side pole. Some people will even hang them over the countertops where they can be visible. The sign that we just put up outside, one good thing to make it visible at night is a lot of people will take one of the 500 watt halogen lights and set it one on either side, since they're double-sided, and put one on either side, run an extension cord out there, and, you know, flip it on once it's dark. This is what I mean by a 500 watt halogen light. You know, certain ones will look certain ways, but literally all you do is plug it up, set it on the ground, and then, you know, you can angle it up or down like that right there. So, and it covers a wide array of areas. So that's what you would need if you want to light your sign up, and we do have those at the office. Most ordinance state that you might only be able to put one out there on the road, but you can put more than one as long as they're attached to the side curtains. I mean, as long as they're attached to the side poles and the side curtains can roll down, or you can roll them down behind it. One more piece of rope and tie it off like that, and that's all you would do. Now, most people can put all of them out next to the street. The next thing on signs is the last day that you sell, whether or not it's January 1st or July the 5th, you'll get several of these that sell today 33 to 70% off. Some people will put these out next to the road on top of their Fireworks Supermarket signs. They're not quite as big and you can't see them as well. The main thing is you need at least one of these. Like if this is the entrance right here, you need at least one of these taped right here, so that when everybody comes in your stand, they can see that everything is on sale at least 33% off. The other thing on signs is, you know, if we don't have the corrugated signs, we have a lot of them. If we don't have signs like this or banners, if we don't have anything like that, or even wooden signs made up, we can paint pretty much anything. You know, we do that every year. If you got something that, if you have something that you want to say on a sign that you think will bring a lot of people into your tent, that you can put down the road or put at your tent, you know, either you can get the supplies and do it yourself and we'll reimburse you for it, or just call us, let you know how big you want it, what you want it to say, and then we'll have some of our guys at the office paint it for you.